What's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment with yours truly. And today we are going down the rabbit hole with another prophetic vision that I had. Yes, they do happen frequently. So we're just going to get into it. But please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. With that being said, today we're going to talk about the vision that I had. So you have a friend, okay? And in my vision, it was a woman. However, that does not mean that it is a woman, okay? Because it was a masculine sign. So it could have been an air sign or a fire sign. Okay, this is not going to resonate with everyone. But I just want you guys to understand, this is a person that is very close to you guys, okay? Somebody that you respect, somebody that you admire, somebody that you care a lot about. All right, and something happens. I feel like you guys have known each other for a very long time. And this person is single, okay? And again, if this is not a message that's resonating with you, understanding this is a general vision, okay, it is for the collective and everybody's situation is different. But what's going on is this person that you care about, they end up inviting you over to their home, and you're at their home and having a good time and you're enjoying yourself, and all of a sudden you realize that they have started seeing someone. Okay, and what ends up happening is they end up getting you mixed up with this person, and it's almost as, so it's interesting because this person does respect you, but I get the sense that they've been single for so long that they end up, it's almost kind of like a ha-ha in your face moment, but they're not realizing that they're doing it, okay? So it's not something to get mad about. It's not something to yell and scream at this person about, because honestly, I do not think that they realize they're doing it. Well, what happens is when they invite you over, they end up making you feel very much like the third wheel. And you end up connecting with other people who are there. It's kind of like a party situation or like a gathering situation. You end up connecting with other people that are there, and it kind of offsets that feeling of them like being with their significant other. And they just sprung this on you. Like, it's not something that you knew about. I mean, you knew that they maybe were interested in somebody, but then all of a sudden now they're seeing them, but now it's like super serious. It went super serious very quickly. And the thing is that the person that they're with, okay, that's really what this gets down to, is the person that they're with, there's an odd sense about this person. I can't say that they're necessarily narcissistic, because that's not the energy that I was getting. The energy that I was getting is that this person's not necessarily entirely honest. And I feel like you get that vibe, and because you respect your friend so much, you're going to tell your friend, and they're just not going to believe you. And what you need to understand is, in situations like this, the reason that this is being brought up is because there's going to be a lot of times when people aren't going to trust what you see because you're outside of the box, because they're so emotionally wrapped up in it. And this friend of yours is very emotionally wrapped up in this situation. They want it to be a solid, stable relationship. They want it to be solid situationship because they've been single for so long, okay? And it's more about their emotional ego is coming out. And this was shown to me. It's like the emotional ego is coming out, and their biggest fear is being alone. And they don't realize that they're not alone. And you as a friend are trying to tell them this. You're trying to convince them of this, and they're just not having it, okay? And this was brought up because this situation, no matter how frustrating it gets, this is not worth ending your friendship over. Okay, this is kind of one of those situations where you have to realize that sometimes it's just better to not say anything. And then if and when something does happen on down the line, just to be a friend, to be that friend for them, even if they walk away from you because of the situation, even if they, don't want you around while they're with this person if they completely cut off communication, because what's going to end up happening is that they're going to come back. They will come back, and when they come back, they're going to be really hurt, and they're going to feel like they don't deserve your friendship. They're going to feel like they don't deserve a partnership. And what Source was pointing out here is that this is a situation that's kind of one of those, you have to treat it like water under the bridge. And it can very easily escalate. You're not listening to your crown chakra. That's the first thing that I heard when I started this. And then by the end of the vision, right? Because I am in the vision, because it's playing out with me and around me. And so what ends up happening is that you end up getting really stuck on playing with your hair, okay? So this has to do with your identity. This has to do with your viewpoint on being with somebody or having people in your life. That's a very big part of your identity, and your being is the people who you're surrounded with. Like, this is, again, your belief, and that's okay. But it makes you feel like you have to change a part of your identity. And it's not your identity that you're changing. And this is what Source wanted to point out. This is you changing the way you view things. And this is a belief system that has very much weighed on you since you were a young child. So like, it's this person that's in your life, you maybe have been friends with this individual for your entire life. And it bothers you because it's like, you guys have always promised each other that no matter what, you were going to trust each other, you were going to be honest with each other. There's a hummingbird that just flew by outside. Green. It was green. And you guys have always, said that you were going to have each other's back no matter what. Like, I keep hearing that bros before hoes and chicks before dicks, that saying. Okay? And that's, you guys very much believed in that for so long. And it's like, everything is played up until this one person came into their lives. And you feel, okay, you feel as though you've lost a friend. You feel as though you've lost everything because this person they don't want to listen to you. They don't even want to hear your opinion on it. And so Source brought this up too, because it's like, sometimes it's okay not to have an opinion. No matter how much you care about this person. No matter how much you want them to have the best of the best of the best. We have to realize that there are times when other people have to make their own mistakes. And in making these mistakes, they'll learn their own lessons. And that's not a lesson that you can convince them of or teach them. It is only a lesson that life can teach them. And I know you care about them. And it's very heartbreaking because you feel lost. You feel lost because you guys promised each other. This comes back to like an age-old promise that you guys weren't going to ever do this. And unfortunately it happened. And it happened because there's a misconnect with your friend, okay? And they see things through rose-colored glasses. And they're not seeing the truth in this person. And being that you're outside of this situation, you do see the truth of this person. So there's this energy of just let things play out. And please, no matter how much you want to, and no matter how many times you have, and no matter how much you are this person who always says, I told you so, this is not that situation where it needs to come up. So when this person, like the hummingbird's back, it's right here. Oh, it's crazy. It's right there. No matter how much this person gets hurt, there's no place for I told you so. There is only a place for you to be the shoulder that they cry on. And this is about putting your ego and your pride aside. And this is about putting aside the promise. Because yes, we shouldn't break promises, but there are so many things that happen in life that may prevent us from keeping promises that we made many, many years ago. And that's what they're saying. This is not worth losing a friendship over. Because I did see you guys being friends for the rest of your lives. And this will only happen if you put aside that inner pride and realize that they're human and they make mistakes too. This idea of, well, I wouldn't do that. Okay, you wouldn't and you didn't, but they're not you. And it doesn't matter how much you know them, they're still not you, and they still are going to make their own decisions. And nothing in this was intentionally to hurt you. It was just they were so excited, and the rose-colored glasses made them see things that weren't there. And when things fall apart, they're broken. They're very broken. Very broken. And they don't need somebody to scold them. They need someone to hold their hand. And you're the only person that they trust to do that. And this is about you gaining back that place that you had. It's not even a status. This is just a place. You'll always hold their heart. They will always love you deeply and dearly. They're just so afraid of being alone that they let their fear guide this connection that they're in. And that has no way, shape, or form is that a reflection on you, because they want to share it with you joyfully, but there's something that's coming out that they're not able to share that with you like that. It's more or less that, again, because it was chosen in fear, the fear of being alone is what's leading their words right now. So if it's kind of like feeling like they're rubbing it in your face, they're not meaning to. It's just because of their fear. And their ego thinks this is good for them, and their spirit is trying to tell them it's not. And so you have this conflict, and it's a constant fight going on inside. So when they feel broken, they don't need external conflict as well. And you're a really good friend. Be that good friend. Okay? You respect them. This doesn't mean you have to lose your respect for them. They're still the same person. They just had a moment, a human moment of being afraid. Right? This is what I have for you guys. I love you guys. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.